This is Jay Bachani, your favorite Dubai real estate agent, and today I'm going to show you an opportunity. This project you see in front of me, this has a potential for you as an investor to get 8% minimum ROI from the handover date, and we have a potential to get 45% capital appreciation upon handover. This is Damac Riverside. 15% capital appreciation is what we expect every single year, with an 8% ROI to be expected after the handover date. I'm going to explain you everything, this entire project, the upcoming launch of this Riverside Damac, and how ambitious and unique it is. It lies in the Dubai South region, which is going to have the world's largest airport coming in the Dubai South, which is minutes away from this community, which is going to be our target audience for this community to be catered for, because all of the jobs, all of the passenger transits, all of the pilots and all of the airport staff that would need accommodation for say couple of days, the short-term rentals, this project would be a gold mine. And let me explain you this project. It's called Damac Riverside. To understand the new launch, first I want to show you the renders of how and what your project is. I mean, look at the renders. This is gonna be a complete, it's gonna be a river passing between the two low-rise buildings, 8th floor, facing towards each other. And there's going to be a river where there's going to be boats, activities, water leisure activities, and imagine it's just like waterfront canal, but it's going to be much more of a residential community in one master community. It's going to host F&B outlets. This is your entire what we call Riverside Views, which is going to have low-rise apartments, and this is all your townhouses and villa community in one master community called Damac Riverside. And this is what we call Damac Riverside Views. Look at the amenities. It has clubhouse and retails, Malibu Cove, amphitheater, lawn, kids adventure land, floating cinema, hydroponic farm, game zone, wall climbing, calisthenics stations, live cooking classes and barbecue stations, essential oils lake, Portofino restaurant, floating opera, Opal Chess Haven, Island restaurant. This is by a top tier developer, Damac, in the market in Dubai, and you're investing in one of the top names in the market, Damac. Have a look at this. Now this is the artificial beach for the townhouse and villa community right across the Riverside Views in the entire master community of Damac Riverside. This is your swimming pool view from your Riverside view of your building, low-rise building, and of course we have an entire river flowing across the two parcels of buildings that is facing towards each other. This is the kind of a river that is passing in center. This is going to be a Airbnb hotspot, short-term rentals. You have a chance to get huge Airbnb and short-term rentals from this project. You can eat profits for 15-18% of short-term rentals in this project, Riverside Views. And look at the view from here. I mean, this is just amazing views, and exactly how your community is going to look like. This is your floating cinema, and it's going to also have in your Riverside View lake, your barbecue stations right in the community, your kids play area. This is how your barbecue station is going to look like, your tents over here, completely family oriented master community. And have a look at the renders, just absolutely beautiful. This is how it is, your building, of how you have an opportunity right now in Riverside Views, how your interiors are going to look like of your apartment. And have a look again, look at the renders, absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing like this ever been launched in Dubai at such a affordable price per square foot to enter, 1460 price per square foot to enter. This is a serious bargain if you compare to the projects right next to it. I mean, look at lagoon views in Damac Lagoons. The price per square foot has already touched 1900 price per square foot and above. This in average you're getting for 1460 price per square foot. This is seriously a bargain, and Damac Lagoons hasn't even been completed yet. And imagine once the community, the Dubai South, is going to be built, the world's largest airport, all the jobs created, all of the economy that's going to be generated in that land parcel of Dubai South. This is going to be a prime investment. You always have to have that future in mind when you making investment, because I always tell to my clients, always predict your property value in the coming years upon the handover phases, and look at the development that's happening in your entire area. That's when you know the true potential of investment, because the amount of development that's happening in this entire land parcel, you'll be astonished and you'll be absolutely floored by the price per square foot that's being offered right now, because this is seriously a bargain and you're entering at the very entry point as of right now as an investor. This is the launch that's happening right now, Capri, where Capri 1 is being launched, where you have a chance to invest right over here. This is the cluster Capri, and this is going to be a location of your Damac Riverside right over here. This is going to be your location, ladies and gentlemen. And over here is going to be your world's largest airport. Look at the proximity for your Maktoum International Airport. This is going to be the world's largest airport. The first phase is going to open from 2032. And look at the proximity. It's minutes away from Damac Riverside in one of the main highways of Dubai, E611 road. It lies right in the E611 road, right over here, and I'm gonna break down the location more and more, but just look at the proximity to your world's largest airport. This is an opportunity. 1460 is the price per square foot going on right now. One bedroom under 1 million dirhams. Imagine the long-term vision of how much your property will appreciate because of the amount of jobs that's going to create because of this Maktoum International Airport. Because make no mistake, this is not operational. The moment the first phase starts opening, all of the existing traffic that's going to happen in your existing Dubai International Airport, which caters around 100 million passengers every year, is going to turn all of its activity to this entire airport in the near future. This is going to be turned into a museum in the near future. So this is the future of your investment, because if you're making an investment, you need to be very smart. And look at the history of Dubai, of how fast the Dubai has made its entire city. It's one of the most fastest cities to develop in the entire world in the history. And now this is going to be the new downtown Dubai. We have the Burj Khalifa right over here. This is going to be the new future of Dubai. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, where we have the Palm Jebel Ali, the 2x the size of your existing Palm Jumeirah. This is your future right over here, and the proximity to your Damac Riverside is going to be incredible. Now let us break down the location and of course everything related near this Maktoum International Airport. This is your Damac Riverside right over here, and this is your Damac Lagoons. Now this is also a water community, Damac Lagoons, and the prices have touched 1900 and above for lagoon views. And here Damac Riverside, you're getting a chance to invest at a 1460 price per square foot average. So this is what your opportunity is, and of course this is much nearer to the world's largest airport right over here. We have Expo City right minutes away. It lies in E611, one of the main highways of Dubai. 10 minutes from Dubai Investments Park, 11 minutes from Sports Cities, Motor City and Damac Hills, 12 minutes from your Expo 2020 right over here, just 15 minutes from your Maktoum International Airport, 25 minutes from your Burj Al Arab, and 30 minutes from your Dubai International Airport, which is on this side, which again will be turned into a museum in the near future. And this handover of this phase of launch is in March 2029. This is an opportunity because the Maktoum International Airport, the first phase is going to open at 2032, and that's where we will see a huge amount of transits and passengers and everyone related coming to the entire area, which is gonna aggressively accelerate the appreciation in Damac Riverside. 45% of Dubai's GDP by 2030 is accounted to the aviation sector. Now let's look at the upcoming infrastructure and connectivity. This purple line that you see right over here is your Etihad railway right over here. Now look, right over here is your Etihad railway, which is just neighboring to your Grand Polo luxury villa development by Emaar, and your neighbor is one of the luxury developments by one of the top tier developer again in the market by Emaar, and the starting price right now to get into is starting at 5.5 million AED, and your investment is going to be neighboring the luxury developer. By this project except Grand Polo Club and Resort, you already know how premium the location is, because if Emaar is getting inside this community and of course Damac is getting inside which is neighboring your Grand Polo at such an affordable price point, you already know how premium your plot is. This brown line that you see is going to be a brown metro upcoming, right steps away from your Riverside community. And now this green dots that you see in front of me, this is known as the loop, and this is so ambitious project by the government. This entire green line that you see is what we call the loop. This is what loop is: 93 kilometer sustainable urban highway, and this is what it's gonna be. There's a complete video of the loop Dubai over here. This is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be very ambitious, climate controlled pathway across the entire Dubai, enhancing the only idea, which is gonna be the climate, which is aimed to make the most connected city on earth by foot or bike. And this shows right next to your community that this project is gonna be a very, very demandable project, Riverside. It's right over here. Have a look, the green dots that you see. Just like this, it's gonna be aimed for wellness and climate and the activities inside, greenery. It's going to be a top tourist destination, very ambitious project, and we know by Dubai's history that Dubai never fails to impress us. Vertical farming, so many things that's going to be built in this loop, and it's going to be right next to your community, Damac Riverside. Now have a look at the Dubai 2040 zoning plan. Now we have known in the past all the agendas by Dubai that they have officially launched. They have overly exceeded what they have already always mentioned in the agendas, and this is one of the agendas which by far and with the track history of Dubai, they will again over exceed what they are claiming to be. So this is Dubai 2040 plan released by the government of Dubai, and this is not a joke. Very important to understand as an investment in Damac Riverside. 1 million new jobs are going to be created by Maktoum International Airport right over here. This is a huge thing. 1 million passengers only from Maktoum International Airport. By 2030, 5.2 million people we are expecting by Dubai. Right now it's 3.9 and 5.2 by the end of 2030, and the handover of this project is 2029 March. This shows the amount of population that will attract in this entire area, which will be needing residential units and especially hotel-like apartments, affordable apartments, which is again offering all kinds of leisure activities at a very affordable rate. This project, it would be the go-to project in the entire Dubai market. The existing airport, which I showed you before, is annually passengers are transiting 115 million annually, and in the upcoming Maktoum International Airport, the world's largest airport, it's gonna cater 250 million passengers annually. In Dubai International Airport, there are more than 30 hotels around the radius of Dubai International Airport upon 5-kilometer radius, which is charging 750 to 950 per night. And Maktoum International Airport, right now there are only 3 to 4 hotel developments around the entire area of Maktoum International Airport, which is just charging 250 AED. So this entire area is highly undervalued, and you have an opportunity, because take the opportunity of an undervalued price per square foot that is offering right now. This is a pure investment play here in Damac Riverside, and this entire map is by the Dubai 2040 official agenda released by the government of Dubai by mohre.gov.ae, the official government website. You can have a look at yourself. This is the entire plan by the government of Dubai for its Dubai 2040 plans. And now look at the off-plan sales that's being happening when you compare to the communities. We are already in this year alone, we have crossed 86% of total transactions of 2024. This is why it's very important to show you, because the investors are now taking the advantage of payment plans that are offered by the neighboring communities, and of course payment plans that's offered in Dubai. And this we are comparing to, again, have a look at this: Damac Riverside, Damac Hills, Damac Lagoons, Dubai Industrial City, Dubai South Residential District, Azizi Venice, Emaar South, Expo City and Wasl Gate. All of the neighboring Dubai South communities, we are taking a comparison, and by far by 2025 alone we are crossing the off-plan transactions. That shows the trust the investors have, especially all of the investors around the world that are taking the benefit of off-plan market, and you also have to take advantage of the off-plan market that is presented right now, because this is seriously an opportunity. Now again, to all those communities, look at the price per square foot increase. Already the price per square foot from 2024 to 2025 quarter 2, there has been a surge of a whopping 8% price per square foot increase comparing to the communities that I mentioned. So by 37%, 2020 to 2025, there has been a whopping 37% price per square foot increase. That shows a lot. And now when you look at the sales that's happening right now, the 2025, the price per square foot is touching 1,583, but this again is comparing to very mediocre developments also. Damac Riverside is a very special project, and this will demand more price per square foot compared to others, but this is an average. So one bedroom, the price per square foot average in Riverside Views right trading at 1,489, and the 2 bedroom is going for 1,458 compared to the others, which by 2025 the average we're looking at is 1,000 1,554 price per square foot. So this is your project right over here, Capri. This is your cluster that's being launched right now. This is your entire community master plan. You have your 2 entry points from here, and then you have your clubhouse, community pool, amphitheater lawn, kids adventure land. You have your nurses, daycare, healthcare, offices, floating opera, school right next to it, right over here, and all of the amenities. And here is your launch right over here, Capri 1. This is what's being launched right now, Capri 1 right over here. And we have only an opportunity in 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms in the entire Riverside, with the square feet starting with 693 square feet up to 1,157 in 1 bedroom, and 2 bedrooms starting with 1,364 to 1,481. And this is your inside interiors of your entire apartment, of how minimalistic and modern looking. And this is gonna shoot very high for Airbnb and short-term rentals. I truly believe so. Look at the bathroom. It is absolutely amazing interiors from inside. And now the average price per square foot we are looking for 1 bedroom is 1,463, and the 2 bedroom average price per square foot we are looking at 1,428, with 993,000 AED all the way up to 1.64 million, depending on a unit type and of course size and location. And 2 bedroom is starting with 1.9 million AD, 1.911, all the way to 2.065 million. Only 754 1 bedroom units and 72 bedroom units we are having in this entire Capri 1. And this is your payment plan, where your completion date would be 31st March 2029, where your previous clusters would be handed over much earlier. So this will give much more room for appreciation, because obviously the existing handovers will take place. More and more residentials will be coming over to the community, more rentals will start to pick up, and again appreciation will take place. And again, we look at your payment plan, it's 70-30, where 70% upon the 40 months of your booking, and then on completion date on your 40th installment would be 30% property value to be paid. Again, 1 bedroom starting with 993,000 AD, and 2 bedrooms starting with 1.9 million AD. And now I'm going to show you the entire 3D mock-up of Damac Riverside in the sales center of Damac. This project is what we call Riverside by Damac. It was launched already, but still we have stock and upcoming launches coming up. It sits in a land of 10 million square feet of plot size. Now look at these buildings. It's engulfed between a one-path lagoon. It has 7 clusters. Till here, this is not launched yet. And this is not launched yet. This is our cluster teal, we call it. This is our sky, and it's Pacific. And this is Capri, Royal, Indigo and Azure. And each of these cluster is denoting the water palettes. It's 8-level building. Over here we have our proposal arena. Here we have floating opera. We have a paddle station all the way. We have floating sports activities over here. Our international school in this side. This is our entire clubhouse that's going to be in front of this building. We're going to have an amphitheater over there. We are having calisthenics activities, and obviously our hydroponic farms. This is our man-made beach, artificial man-made beach on the center of the community. And this entire stretch is going to be our a little activities. We can see our hydroponic farming is going to be over here. Kid recreation activities, barbecue and culinary art workshops is going to be over here. And same activities and recreation activities are going to be replicated in this row. So the activities for this community is stretched all the way from here to over here at the center of the townhouses, and going all the way in front of the Riverside buildings. Let's talk about the prices. 1,550 is the price per square foot trading right now. 1 bedroom is around 1.4 million, approximately 900 square feet. And 2 bedroom around 1,350 square feet you can get for 2 million dirhams. Let's compare this entire price per square foot of 1,550 to our competitor. Lagoons View in Damac Lagoons, which is 8 minutes drive from this community. 6 months before, when developer launched its Lagoon Views, it traded at 1,900 price per square foot. That's for say 1 bedroom. Right now it's trading for 1.4. 2 bedroom is trading for 2 million for 1,550. Over there, 1,000 square feet of 2 bedroom apartment was trading for 2 million, and that's around 1,937 around price per square foot. So we are already seeing 400 dirhams plus price per square foot in a community that is 8 minutes drive from here. And this entire community is handover is 2028 quarter 2 Lagoons, Damac Lagoons. The handover is 2027. When this entire community is going to be built, you have to understand as an investor, this is purely investment. Obviously for end users, it's going to be much more preferable, but now you have a chance to invest at 1,550 price per square foot. This entire community is located in Dubai South, the upcoming area in Dubai. 12 minutes drive from this community to the new international airport, the Maktoum International Airport is 12 minutes drive. 35 minutes drive from this community is our downtown Dubai. 10 minutes away from here is Expo City, and 16 minutes from this community is our global village. So it's very close to our Maktoum International Airport. And imagine this, when one of the biggest airports, Al Maktoum International Airport, is going to open, which is going to cater 5x the size of the existing Dubai International Airport, is going to cater 220 million passengers every year. How many of those passengers, crew members, flight pilots, pilots, and all those aerospace staff would need one bedroom apartment, two bedroom apartment to live in? This is very close by to our Maktoum International Airport, so we can see as an investment point of view, the demand for this one is going to be huge. Why? Because the lagoon is the USP of this entire community. How many lagoon communities you can find for trading for 1,550 price per square foot? The competition of this community is quite low. So we are expecting a launch of this tower, this cluster, Sky, and again, this community. We are having 3 building clusters about to be launched very, very soon. So be ready. And obviously we have stock for all these apartments also in the center. The demand for lagoon facing is going to be exponential. Let's talk about rent. How much rent can we expect in these apartments? In Damac Hills, 8 minutes away from this community to Damac Hills 1, the OP of one bedroom apartment was 1 million or 1.1 million. Purchased in 2014. Right now the rental you can get average, say in Loreto 3 building, is around 80,000 dirhams. Rental you can get yearly. That's an easy 8%, 7 to 8% ROI. So I hope you understood. This is the entire explanation of Damac Riverside Views. This is a true opportunity for affordable homes at a true capital appreciation that I expect upon handover. Upon handover, I expect a 45% capital appreciation where 8% rentals should be demanded. The launch date is at the end of this month. We have open for EOIs. Guys, contact me as soon as possible. I focus on prime projects in Dubai, and I am known for getting the best units for my clients because of my reputation. I have the best team in Damac, and of course we are going to secure the best unit for you in Damac Riverside. I truly urge for a bulk deal. The bigger the deal is, the more appreciation you're gonna get, because again, for full flow buyers, this again is a true opportunity. Contact me as soon as possible. I, Jay Bachani, work on the primest developments here in Dubai, and I only work with the best developments, which I truly find a opportunity, and this is a serious opportunity for those investors who seriously want a very good ROI, short-term rentals, and of course capital appreciation, because this ticks all the boxes. So contact me as soon as possible. The launch date is at the end of this month. The more we wait, the more EOIs are being collected for this project. Let's take the opportunity for the early access, and let me help you get the best unit possible in Damac Riverside.